Now in this session of video, class 5th subject science and topic today is dispersal of seed. So students, we have already discussed about the germination of seed. Clear? So in this session we will discuss dispersal of seed. Plants cannot move from one place to another. As you know that plants cannot go from one place to another by their own. Clear? So if all seed are fall germinated near to the parent plant, they would not get enough sunlight, air, water and minerals space to grow. Clear? So suppose that this is a tree and all seeds are germinating on this tree around that one. So all the seed, all the baby plants cannot grow around that parent plant, and the reason is that the lots of minerals, water, sunlight are observed by the parent plant. Clear? So because of this, many seeding would not survive. Clear? And the baby plant seeding are not survive, hence nature help to scatter the these seeds. So nature will help that to growing that seed. Clear? And scattering, the process of scattering means to throw out in one place to another place. So scattered, clear, of seeds of fruit away from the parent plant is called dispersal. Dispersal means to scattered that seeds from the parent plant. Seeds are carried away from parent plant to far off place of wind, air and animal. So who's helping? Some natural things, just as that wind, water, animal and explosion of fruits. You buy some fruits, went to your home, eat that fruit and throw out their seeds. So that is, you are also responsible to dispersal of seeds. Animals also eat directly or indirectly that fruit and thrown out with their waste, in form of their waste, and also help. Wind also blow, water flow that seeds from one place to another place. So we can say that, concluded that wind, water and animals are agent of dispersal, also human being. Clear? So dispersal by wind. How wind is help to dispersal of seeds? How they are helping to scatter the seed from one place to another place? So wind, some seeds are carried away a new place by the wind. These seeds are very light in weight, like seed of orchid, which are as light as dust. So we are talking about the dispersal of seed by wind. So some seeds are very light, as like as dust. Clear? So example of that, orchid. So very light seeds can be carried with by wind from one place to another place. Some seeds are hairy, like seeds of dandelion and milkweed. So some, just look at that, this is your given to your book, is just like hairy seeds of dandelion and milkweed. So this is hair like structure, and this is carried by the wind as the little parachute. So which carry the seeds away from the parent plant. So wind all help to carrying that seeds from one place to another. And due to this, because the seeds are very less weight, and it is shaped like that hairy structure. Seeds of maple and elm tree have wings, So some of them as a, just look at that, it has a wings. Clear? As the birds has wings, so that they can easily carried away from the wind. So dispersal of seed by wind, only those seeds which are light, which has a special character, just like that it has a wing, or hairy seeds. Clear? Now the dispersal of water by the water. The seeds of fruit of plants that grown in the near flow water get dispersed by and near flowing water get dispersed by water. So now another type of seeds we are discussing about the dispersal of water, that they have some another specified quality or characteristics. So such as coconut. Coconut has fibrous outer covering, means the coconut has fiber carried outer surface and the air filled inside of that one, and that's why air trapped between these fibers, and that's why it must easily float in water. Another is lotus. Lotus has a spong fruits. These features enable them to, it is spong and it can easily float on water and move from one place to another. Next we'll talk about animal dispersal by animal. Now some seeds have hook, spins, stiffer hair. These help seeds to stick the hair of bodies of animals, feather, birds, and also the outer cloths. Clear? So now third kind of seeds which has hook, spin and stiff. Clear? And they are stick with the animal, birds as well as the human being, the cloth of human being, and that is carry away from the parent's plant from one place to another. Feathers of birds are also to our cloths, that is stick on these one. These seeds then carried from one place to another. Birds and some animals often swallow seeds. So sometimes the birds and animals swallow whole seeds and feeding on fruits such as berries. These seeds then come out with their waste. Seed also get dispersed when they eaten by the birds and animals. Also human being eat mango, papaya, melon and thrown away from the seeds, and then the new baby plant grown of them. So these are the dispersal of seeds, and the next is dispersal by the explosion. Okay, now the third type we have now dispersal by explosion. Explodes, that explode when rip and shoot out their seeds in a distant place. So we will take an example of pea. So when it is rip, clear, completely rip, so it is after ripping that it is scattered open, and due to opening it is seeds are scattered from one place to another place. Similarly the bee plant also, so their seed is in a pod inside of that one. When seed become rip and pod dries, clear, it burst open, scatter the peas. So when it is rip, so it is open and scattered, and that's why it may be explode from one place to another place. This is for explosion, dispersal of seed by the agents, different agents.